What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Closers Lab experience. Happy Friday, by the way, man. I am super excited. Like every other day, right? We're gonna get started and do what we do what we do it, and do it and do it at a great level, right? Not just do it just to do it. But welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Closer Lab experience. My name is Max Jimenez. You guys know already what we do here. For those of you that have been joining us, for those of you that haven't joined us, you're in for a good treat. And for those of you that are coming on, share this stream with someone. This is a live event. This is share it with somebody. Hit the like button. And man, we've had a really great week. Amazing week. Daniel and Alexis, myself. Man, we just been working hard this week and getting the results, adjusting. Listen, here's something that's not. When I bring Daniel on today, we're gonna be talking about this because we were backstage. This is our first week actually really working together. If you guys didn't know that, you should know that. So, and the reason I bring that up is because understanding that you can make money with anyone, but when it comes to driving a vision, a purpose, that takes a lot of work. And these guys have bought in. These guys understand the vision, and we're happy to roar. We're happy to be roaring the same way, which is really amazing, by the way. So, but I definitely want to talk a little bit about that. Like always, we're going to show the recon sheet, the scorecard, and I'm going to actually. I made the decision. I'm going to show you guys our what is it called, our podio, so you can see how we disposition the lead. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that, but we got some great stuff today. I'm going to bring Daniel on so that way we can get started, and let's go. What's up, Daniel?
What's up, brother?
How you doing? Happy Friday, bro.
Happy Friday, bro. That's right. Feeling blessed. How you doing?
Yes, sir. Likewise, man. Likewise. It's crazy. It's already Friday, brother.
Yeah, I know. This week flew by. Went by too fast.
I'm always afraid to say, like, man, where'd the week go? But we know where it went, right? Like, that's the beautiful thing, right? Like, most people are like, man, where did my time go? Like, what do you mean where your time went? Yeah, exactly. It's good to be able to reflect and look at, where your time is actually going, and it's awesome to see that. But it went pretty fast this week, and man, let's see who's on here right now. We got Melissa. Melissa, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Please share the stream with someone, Melissa. I really appreciate it. My guy, Sergio, let's go. Sergio's always bringing the energy, man.
Yep, let's go, Sergio.
Yep. And we're working on that SIF button for you, bro. We're working on that SIF button. So actually, Alexis is shopping for it right now today.
Yeah.
Oh man, happy Friday to you as well, brother. Happy Friday. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great. Feeling blessed. I'm happy that we've been able to reflect and make improvements. So like every day, just 1% better. And I just want to add to what you just said just right now about working together as a unit. We just we've been able to build momentum a lot more, and just coming together as community has just always been a game changer. So just excited, making progress, and happy to share everything with everyone too.
Nice, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we were talking a little bit about that this morning, about the community, right?
Right.
So, for those of you who don't know, all three of us have the same devotional. So and we were talking a little bit about the today's devotional, which talked about that, right? Is you don't really know. It's interesting. It caught my eye, and that's what I was telling you guys. Like today was really good because it caught my attention of you don't know who you are until you start getting around other people, right? And and it's crazy because it all aligns, and it said that, and just like it said, you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with, right? So if you surround yourself with millionaires, you're gonna be a millionaire. If you surround yourself with broke people that are out doing crazy stuff, that's what you're gonna become eventually, right? And you might be that oddball, but if you don't get out of that situation, eventually that's what you'll become. And I like what that said today is you don't really know who you are until you get around other people. Because isolating yourself, being alone, what happens is you don't get to understand really what your purpose, unleash it, and the connections, right? And I know it was more faith-based, which all of us agree upon, right? Like you need to be around other faith-based people. You need to be, all that. So amazing read. I don't know what your takeaway was on that.
Yeah, same, brother. It's always great to just be be reminded, because a lot of these things is, you know, they're you know, they always connect, right? And it sparks new ideas, opens new doors. So it's always great to have it in the forefront.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Cool. We got some great stuff today. We got the podio issue. We think we fixed it. We spent some time yesterday. We were running into some issues with podio tripping out, and some of the leads we had were doubling up, so we had to jump off early yesterday. Hopefully today we get a smooth transition, a smooth flight. Let's have a smooth flight today, bro. Let's put that out there. Let's have a smooth flight, a smooth takeoff. You know, once we reach the 30,000 feet elevation. No, it's like the flight from Phoenix to San Diego, bro. That's what we're gonna be. That's how we're gonna visualize it, right? You take off from Phoenix, you go up. 45 minutes later, you land, and then you're in San Diego Beach, right? You're at Mission Beach or whatever. That's kind of what we're gonna look at this day of.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
No tribulation.
No turbulence.
Tribulation. We don't want tribulations either.
Yeah.
No tribulation. And then a smooth takeoff, smooth landing, and then guess what? We go to the beach afterwards. Let's go.
Let's go.
I love it. I love it. Alexa said, "All glory to the highest." Let's go. Appreciate it, brother. Cool. So we're gonna before we get into the scorecard and the recon sheet. One thing I want to say is that I appreciate all of you that have shared this stream. Or have screenshot it, have tagged us on Instagram. I have about 5 people that I'm going to be giving the scorecard and also the recon sheet. You guys are going to be blessed with that. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a game changer, and you're going to be able to copy it, and you're going to be able to fill it out while we're doing it. So we're very excited about that. Thank you for all of those. And for you guys that haven't, if you shared this, if you take a screenshot of this and you share it and you tag us, that way we can reshare the story and help more people. I'm going to give you the scorecard and the recon sheet. Okay, so I want to leave that. So with that being said, brother, what was a win for you yesterday? You can either personally or professionally.
I gotta say, you know, looking at it like as a team, like just being able to come together and brainstorm and really create that flow chart to help us move forward. Like that's, to me, that was a huge win, because
That's a secret, bro. Don't talk about the flow chart. I'm just kidding.
yeah. To me, that was a huge win, because like I said, you know, putting 3 minds together it's a lot better than one, and we're building this
bro.
momentum.
We drew that up in less than 10 minutes. That flow chart. So
yeah, bro, it's great. I love to do.
But that's being on the same link wave, right? The same vibe, same link wave, understanding. Hey, nobody says, "Hey, I'm right, you're not. This is wrong, this is right." It's more like, hold up, adjust, boom, and then make it work. So, all right, that's a good win. Anything else?
Yeah, and just being able to share our thoughts and different perspectives, and you know, just that's the way, the only way where we can get ahead and make improvements. So
yeah, of course, man. Awesome. For me, personal win yesterday, obviously, you know, the same. You know, we talked about that a lot backstage, is understanding, being on the same wavelength. And what I said in the beginning of the show before you came on, when I gave my introduction, is that most people don't realize, like, this is actually like our official first week even doing this stuff together, right? Like on any level. And this is probably, I would say, without fear of contradiction, this is on the highest level, by the way. And we're working simultaneously, we're working hand in hand. And I think it all goes back to is, you know, who you surround yourself, and the purpose and the vision. And also, because you can make money with anyone, but when it becomes more of the purpose and the drive, you have to be able to relate with people. Now, and here's the other thing too, is how do you measure that, right? How do you measure when you relate with people? Is your core values, right? Mm-hmm. And so I have a set of core values that I won't violate, and I've had them for, you know, the past 10 years when I came up with my core values. And so I'm pretty sure you guys have that. So that's how you measure it, right? And here's the problem that I see a lot of people, and for some reason I got to talk about this. A lot of people, when they make up their core values, they make up cool words, right? They're like, hey, hustle and make money and this and that. And that's not really what your core values should be. They should be what it says, core values, right? Mm-hmm. Or in your core, what are the values that relate to you, right? And that's how I came up with mine. And I stick to them. But that was a win for sure, because like I said, there ain't too many people that can catch up or keep up or even like, work together this way. So man, I'm happy for that. Um, and then professionally, man, this experience, this closer lab experience has been really great, man. It's been amazing. Like, even though it's only been 5 days, like, man, it's already changing people's life. I'm getting messages. I don't know if you guys already started getting messages, DMs. I mean, Alexis is saying yeah as well, Daniel. But
Yeah.
this is going to be changing lives, bro. And the great thing is that it's there forever, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
there, like it's not going nowhere. So that's the other beautiful thing about it. That's a great win, personally or professionally, because this is making an impact in the community. I actually had a call from was it on Wednesday, I believe. I had a call from somebody who's big in our industry, gave me a call and talked about it. He was like, man, you guys are impacting the community strong with what we're doing. So I thought I'd share that on the live. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love to hear that. And really is just being able to be transparent. And that's something that, we take in our business as well. Like, you just got to be fully transparent with everything you do, build that trust, and being able to share with everyone just the real deal, right? It's a live experience, and the just the process, being able to
Yeah.
share everything and just be transparent. It's awesome. So I really,
Absolutely.
yeah, I hope everyone's getting value from this, and just continue to share and continue to just ask questions, and that's how we grow. That's how we learn.
Nice. Absolutely. Hey, and guess what? We have the birds back. Let's
Yeah,
go. Drop
we
some
got the
fire
first
emojis for the birds. Drop some fire emojis,
Yep,
some thumbs up for the birds. Let's go.
they're
Let's go.
excited.
Let's go.
There
They're
we go.
excited, man. Let me ask you this. What are you looking forward to for today? What's one thing you're looking forward to today?
I'm looking forward to just helping people out. I know every day we're running through different scenarios, so hopefully we can come across some solving some problems that maybe someone else is going through, and it helps them out. So really just helping the community and being able to talk to sellers, solve problems, and get some contracts.
Yeah, I love
Let's
it. I love
go.
it. Sergio said, "Mis pajaritos."
Yeah.
Tony said, "Seek and you should find. Knock on the door
Amen,
and we'll be
brother.
open to you. Blessed to be part of this community, growing and building together. Let's go.
Awesome.
Bam,
Thank you,
bam.
brother. Awesome.
Awesome.
Love
What's up, primos?"
What's up?
Oh man, it says Bert saying, "Let's get some
Yeah,
deals."
yeah,
Yeah, they're funny, bro.
right.
The birdies. Cool. For me, likewise, what I'm looking forward to today is we're starting to get a lot more new leads now with the with our cold callers. The VAs have picked it up. It started a little slow. We had to make some adjustments on the list. But now, yeah, we have quite a bit of new leads today that I'm looking forward to hit. All in good areas as well too. So I'm looking forward to having some, I know, higher level conversation, even though we're having those already, but I'm saying like even more, right? Consistently.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm really looking forward to. My guy, Cash Money Mike in the house. What's going on,
Yeah,
Cash Money Mike?
money.
Let's go. We
Let's
gotta have him. We
go.
gotta have him on here making calls, negotiating some seller
Yeah,
finance
some
deals.
seller finance, right? Yep. What's up, brother?
Go. I love it. Money
Let's
bags,
go.
Mr. Money Bags, Cash Money Mike.
In the
Tony says
house.
Cash Money
Yep.
Mike in the house. Cool. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's pull up the scorecard.
All right.
All right, here we go. Oh, too big. Calm down. Cool. Can you see that? Can you see that right there?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. So yesterday's day, we had to cut it short. Typically, we're doing about 3 hours of nothing but focused prospecting, underwriting, and then looking at the intricacies of the deal. So right now we're about yesterday we were at 9. We 9 contacted people. So basically that means they picked up and said hello. We had 7 high level conversations. We had 3 AFAs, offer appointments. Basically, we besides, like, I think it was a little bit more, but we're only counting like the legit ones. Generated one hot lead due to the fact that we didn't, obviously we had to jump off early. We got one follow-up yesterday, one hot lead, one follow-up set. We completed two FAs, and then we had one contract sent out. So right now, total, we're at 3 contracts out, and we're waiting for those to come back. Hopefully by today. We got some follow-ups, and then Lena's helping us working on some things too. So again, these are real numbers. I posted these yesterday on Discord because I want people to in our account. So we have Daniel, I don't know if you've seen it, but we have an accountability channel in Discord. So what I'm doing is I'm putting our what our weekly goals are, our targets for the day, right, or weekly, and then I put our actuals. So that way people are seeing it, and they can hold us accountable as well too. Yeah, brother. But this is the real deal. This is the scorecard here, and we're not hiding numbers. These are not averages. Oh, I average. No, these are real numbers right here, bro. It always irks me when people want to give you like, well, you need 40 leads per one contract. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Let's back up here. No. Now I get it. I understand. Don't beat me up. For those of you guys that are watching, I understand they give you averages and things like that, but you have to understand what your numbers are. There's a lot of factors that go into like understanding, right? And the biggest factor is your conversion rate, right? If myself and someone else got 50 leads, right, and they don't know how to convert at a high level like I do, well, they're not going to be at 40 leads per one contract. That makes sense?
Yep.
Because the reason why is because the times have shifted, right? Right now we're in some very tough waters where you need to have a higher level skill set, where you need to have more tools in your tool belt. So when someone says it's 30 to 40 leads per contract, I understand the concept. I'm not here to say that's real, because you take your averages, right? So if we took our averages here and said, okay, we have 19, 28 plus 7, that's what, 35, right? 35 conversations, and I have 3 contracts out of those 35 conversations. I understand the average of that, but like I said, the biggest thing here is your conversion, and these are real numbers. Like, these are actual real numbers. These aren't averages, and that's what we wanted to show you on the experience. We want to be very transparent, right? Like how many people we're actually contacting, how many people we're having conversation with, and then how many we're actually making offers to, and how many are converting. So, anything you want to add to that, Daniel?
Yeah, and really, just for everyone listening, it's just important to hold yourself accountable, because you can't improve what you don't measure. So exactly. It's always good to just have it in the forefront and just to hold yourself accountable.
I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people are looking for the what, right? What do I need to do? What do I need to that? And they get the information, right? They get the what. Then they try to go and potentially look for the who, right? Which is the right way to do it, right? What do I need to do? Then who do I need to go after? Now, what happens is that then they want to keep coming back for the what. They want to keep coming back for the what. Like, what do I do? What do I do? More information, more information, more information. And they're not measuring, they're not taking action. So they're not improving. What you just said right now is, how do you actually improve upon what you're not taking action on? How do you know if you're okay? So for example, I'll go back to our scorecard. If I know I had contacted 9 people and I only had 2 conversations, I'm like, Max, wait a minute. Like, you got to check your intro, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Max, wait a minute. You got to check your pitch, homie. Like, you talk to, okay. And 9 is not a big number, because, again, yesterday we had over 20 contacts. I think we're closer to 25, but we didn't tally them up correctly. You only have 20. You talked to 20 people and you only had 1 conversation. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, let's go back and see what's going on. So this is what Daniel is saying, is that understanding that this is the way that you can get better is by measuring what you're doing, and then going out and correcting, so you can increase it. And I say this a lot in my training, and you guys were part of the intensive, is that we're not looking for perfection here. We're looking to increase our averages so we can have a higher conversion rate.
That's right.
Yeah.
Love it.
Real numbers, guys. Real numbers here. All right. Now for the good stuff. Talking about measuring, talking about holding yourself accountable.
Yep.
So yesterday's evaluation, again, part of the scorecard, part of doing this is part of holding yourself accountable. Okay. For those of you guys that are just starting out, this is very important that you do this on a day in and day out. And we're showing you exactly what you need to do. Right.
Right.
So how do we rate our yesterday's day? We came up with, we rated it an 8. How come, Daniel?
So we should have been a little bit more prepared for Podio, just with our leads. We had to end it short yesterday. But we got together yesterday and we made a lot of improvements, and that's why we rated it an 8. But moving forward, we're always fine tuning and adjusting and making progress.
Yeah.
So that's what matters.
And I'm going to say something like, if you're navigating between 7 and a 10, that's pretty solid. But anything under a 6 and 5, if you're falling under 6 and 5 consistently, there's a problem there, right?
Yeah.
You're either delusional, or you're either not really holding yourself accountable, right?
Yeah.
So again, this is why we rated an 8. Did you hear I can't even talk. Too much coffee, bro. Did you hit your targets? Right? Explain how, yes or no. No, right? We were at 70% again because of not being more prepared with the leads, right? It was a Podio issue, but it was something that we should have prepared for, where, hey, this is plan B, right? However, we did fix it afterwards, and we were doing this. So lessons learned yesterday, it's going to be the same thing, right? We always be reflecting and finding areas where there could be improvements. Right? Whether it's in your process, whether it's in your sales pitch, it doesn't matter. Like, you always got to be reflecting and finding areas where there could be improvements. So you want to add anything to that, Daniel?
Yeah, just what we were just talking about, that you can't improve what you don't measure. So just always keep that in mind, and try to document as much as you can, whether you're recording your calls, listening to your callbacks, or just taking better notes, doing your tallies. Like, just really always try to have pen and paper off to the side, and just try and build that habit of just documenting more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So guys, we're showing you real stuff here. Like, this is what it takes to have success. Like, and we're going to get into the I statements right now because of that. So the first I statement I came up with, which is, I am a believer in the process, because following the process is the only way you win, right? I am believer in the process, because following the process is the only way you win. Remember that, right? Alexis came up with the second one. I am energy. Abundance is attracted to me every step of the way. Bam, let's go. Then Daniel came up with this last one. I am getting better and better every day. I am getting better and better every day. So again, I am a believer in the process, because following the process is the only way to win. And then the other one is, I am energy. Abundance is attracted to me every step of the way. And then I am getting better and better every single day. Now, that's the affirmations for today. We are very stoked because of that. Now, what do? We don't just want to say affirmations, right? Mentor Jim Rohn said, affirmations without action is like they might put you in the loony bin for that, right? If you can scream all day that you're successful, but if you don't put no plan behind it or action, like, that's not going to happen. So what are the actions planned today? What is the what? Finish what you started, right? Finish what you started. How? Show up, follow up, and stay consistent. Who? The prospect that has a problem has my money. Let's go. Bet you never heard that before.
Yeah.
Standards, non-negotiables for today. Don't convince, sift. Right?
That's right.
Sift. And then these targets here, the reason why they're different than the scorecard is because you want to challenge yourself. If you just focus on, these are the SMART goals, these are the target goals, that's going to keep us consistent, that's going to keep us accountable. These are goals that we say, you know what, we can surpass that. So our goal today is 30 contacts, 12 conversations. We want to generate 6 hot prospects, 3 offers, 2 contracts, and then 3 appointments for future follow-ups. So, man, that is amazing, bro. Ain't no one out there showing this stuff, bro.
No, man. Let's go. Love it.
Cool. So we got our plan ready, and we're ready for takeoff here, brother.
Let's
Anything,
go.
anything you want to bring up, Rad?
No, let's jump into it. I'm
Damn.
ready.
All right, cool. I like Cash Money Mike said, "This is awesome. Real accountability. Let's go."
That's right. Let's
Love it.
go. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Let's see some thumbs up. Let's see some fire emojis. Who is ready right now to who's ready for today, man? It's Friday, feeling good. I was almost going to put music on, but I don't know if so. One thing, man, when I make the calls is I don't have no music because usually when I work, I have to have music, man. I gotta have sound.
Sergio says, "Ooh, let's go."
uh, Alexis, let's go. Appreciate it. Cash Money Mike,
Yeah.
let's go, man. All right. So what I'm gonna do, bro, is I'm gonna jump into our new leads that have come in. Let's see. Let's go. Appreciate the fire emojis. Thank you guys. Let's go. Rockets in the air. Um, oh, really quick. I want to show you guys this. I forgot I was going to show this. So make sure there's no address. Okay, perfect. So this is Podio, right? This is a new lead that came in. So once we identify what the comps are, we put them in here. It tells us a little bit about the the value, and then this is where we start to dispo them, right? We got hot, warm, cold, missed opportunities. Missed opportunities is not interested, sold, dead. 8 attempts before it goes to warm, and then we put them on a long-term follow-up once after the 8 attempts if we're scheduling appointments. And that's how basically pretty much it's really simple, right? We don't try to overcomplicate this. But this is Podio here. So and then lead status, need offer sent, need creative offer emailed, contract out, signed contract, offer accepted, and then we got the lead source here. But that's it, right? Really simple. Stay on track. Organize the leads. Don't gotta overcomplicate stuff.
That's right.
All right, let's see. All right, so we got Alexis. We're gonna call Alexis.
So
All right, let's see.
Hello.
Hello, Alexis.
Max is calling?
Hey, this is Max. I was calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at Morning Dove Place.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I had some notes on here said that you might be considering selling that property.
Did he tell you the offer I want?
Let me take a look here. You're looking to get 200,000 for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it. And so let me ask you this: is this a rental property or is it your primary?
Rental.
Rental, okay. Well, do you mind if I ask you some few follow through questions? See if I can, see if it qualifies or see if we can get up to that 200,000.
How long is it gonna take?
5-10 minutes. I mean, I don't know. Depends on.
The question is, you saw all the information he gave you. I told him, I say, if you guys can't give me 200,000, don't even call me back. I'm not wasting my time. Many people call,
Sure,
and everybody says that they can't do 200. So
okay,
that's my biggest thing.
Got
I don't
it.
want to waste my time.
Sure, no, I get that, and I don't want to waste your time either. But I know how that is, and if you're, again, if you're looking for somebody just to throw out that number, again, that's something that I won't be able to do either. So let me ask you a question: if someone wants to give you the 200,000, how soon were you looking to close this?
As long as they cover custom clothes and everything, as soon as possible.
Soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like 30 days or?
Yeah, I mean, I got tenants in there, but I guess you guys, they would take over the tenants.
Okay. How long have the tenants been in there?
About 9 months.
9 months. Okay. Are they on a long-term lease or month to month?
Long term.
Long term. Do you know like when their lease expires?
I think around December time frame.
Around December. Okay. Got it. And then just ballpark, how much are they paying per month?
About 2,000.
Okay. Got it. 2,000. I did want to ask you something. That way I don't waste your time, because I believe that there's a way where I could give you the 200,000. But what my underwriting team is probably going to want to know is if we can offer you the 200,000 or more, would you be open to giving us some time to actually pay that off, where we make you equal monthly payments?
No, I don't want to have no ties to it at all.
Well, you won't. You would just be collecting the mailbox money, right? Or deposit into your account. You won't have any ties to it.
No, all I want.
You want the one lump sum, okay? And you wouldn't be. You would.
Mhm.
Sounds like you're not open to any other offers besides the 200,000. If we were to buy it with the tenants in place, you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, sounds like to me, yeah, I'm not going to be your buyer on this, but definitely I appreciate the conversation, Alexis. You take care, all right?
You too.
Yeah, bye. Sift.
Good call, bro.
What's up, brother?
I said good call, though.
Thank you, man.
Straight to the.
No, for sure. So one thing, a quick lesson there, because, a lot of times you have to be able to, not a lot of times, but every time you need to be able to be agile, right? And I think that's kind of what you're probably describing there on that call. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Being able to navigate the call and always bring them back and just get the answers that you need out of them to be able to determine whether or not it's going to
whether we continue or sift, right? So,
yeah. Get him.
It'll
be a good day. That's right, brother.
Let me see. Let me shut my message off. I appreciate the fire emoji, Sergio. Let's go. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres, vato? That's the YouTube name. ¿Qué quieres? Jeez, look at that fade. Oh, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. All right, so this one, what I think we'll do, Daniel, we'll put it as a warm 90 days or less. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That way we keep them in there, and then what I would do is the next date of contact. I'm thinking like maybe 30 days from now. What do you think?
Yeah.
Just because he wasn't really. There wasn't anything there, right?
Right.
I mean, the guy's making money, $2,000 a month. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For that area, anyways, right? So
yeah, it actually is. Yep.
Okay. All right, we're gonna consider that a conversation.
Yeah, definitely. I put that on the.
Okay, perfect.
The scorecard.
Awesome. Let's go.
Let's go.
For some reason on my end, it's not updating. Leave page. Okay, there it goes. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Randall Drews. He would sell these properties, 3 properties. He's got 2 houses, great condition. It could be updated, tenant occupied.
All
Let me
right.
take a look at this, bro. I want to know what I'm calling about because.
Yeah.
So is it? Actually, I'm gonna go to. He's got 3 properties. It says. I want to get an understanding before I call him what's going on here.
Right. Good story.
Yeah, because the notes are a little vague with the cold callers.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
So he actually owns 8, according to PropStream.
Right. Yeah. I see that. All in Pierce County.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great county, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Damn.
Yeah, those prices, right?
That first one, the 3528 79 is it's a huge lot, bro.
What's the address on that one? Which one are you looking at?
I'm
28?
gonna put it in the comment in the private
Okay.
chat for you. Yeah.
Got it.
I believe that's the one it is. Yeah. I just clicked on the. Usually, what I do is I click on the Zillow link to take me over to Zillow inside Podio.
Yeah.
I just want to get an understanding really quick of what is going on. Before I give him a call. You seeing anything that stands out to you?
No, I'm looking at the first address. Not really.
They're all separate, right? Like they're all
Yeah.
their own parcel. So I don't know if he wants to sell all 3 at the same time. Let's find out. I guess we can call him now.
Hello?
Hello, Randall.
Yes.
Hey, Randall, it's Max. I'm calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at 79 Ave West.
Yes.
Yeah, they had some notes on here said that you might be considering selling that property and like a couple other ones.
Yes.
Okay,
True.
perfect. I appreciate that. So I have some notes on here, but notes obviously don't always tell the whole story. Do you mind if I just follow through on some questions, catch up on what your goals are, and see if we can come up with an offer for you?
Well, it kind of depends. If you can keep it brief, then yes, I'll answer questions.
Brief like a minute or brief like 5-10 minutes?
Well, the value of the property is really in the property, not the houses. So if you can ask me a bunch of questions about the houses, which need updating, if you're looking to flip houses, why are you looking to buy?
Well, that's a great question, right?
Maybe I can determine if you're actually interested or not.
Well, that's a great question, right? It depends, right? It depends if it's some, because we're a full real estate solutions company, so we buy keep it as rentals, flip them, or even sometimes do some builds or at modular homes, whatever the case may be. So it just depends.
All right. Well, I don't think you would be interested because they're priced pretty high for flippers because of the property attached to them. 3.5 acres in the city of University Place.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not interested in developing, you will not wish to pay the price.
Which is?
1.6, 1.7.
Total for all three?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. 1.6. And I'm writing this stuff down just for keep documentation. So 1.6, 1.7, and that's for just so I can get clarification here, 79th Ave, 35th Ave, and then the other 79th Ave?
Yeah, they're all contiguous.
Okay, got it. That helps out a lot when they're all together like that. Okay. I see. So with that being said, a little curious on your statement there. So are you basically, because of not being able to flip it, and we're okay with that, but it sounds to me like we're going to have those properties aren't even worth trying to restore. They're going to have to be torn down, or is that just would be the biggest benefit of this property now?
Well, I really couldn't tell you.
So how did you come up with this evaluation and knowing that a flipper, it won't work for a flipper? Just a little confused.
Mostly by talking with people like you that want to buy a house to flip,
Mm-hmm.
and they aren't going to the low ball offers that I've got.
Sure. Okay. Got it. So, yeah, I mean, let me do some more research on this. I mean, I'm honestly just based on what you told me, I'm not even going to be considering the properties being rehabable, I guess, for lack of a better word. More looking at this as what can we build on it? What is it zoned for? How much permits cost to tear them down and then new builds, things like that. So especially, you saying that, hey, if you're looking to flip them, it's not worth your time. And I don't know if you're basing that just because you're asking the 1.6, 1.7 for all three of them. Not sure, but I definitely want to do some research. I'm assuming you wouldn't be open to any other offers besides the 1.6, 1.7?
No.
Okay. Not open to other offers. Okay. I just want to make sure I notate that. And if someone was to give you the 1.6, 1.7, what are you looking to get this sold by the end of the year?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Is that when you want to get the process started, or that's when you want to have your money?
Whatever. I'm open.
Well, there's a big difference. That's why I'm asking. Let's see.
There's no difference to me.
Okay. Got it. All right. If I have any other questions, is it okay if I shoot you over a text, or you prefer phone call? Just because we're going to start doing some homework on this and see where we can be at.
Either way, phone call, text.
They both work?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I did have one more question, and I promise this will be the last one. If for some reason our underwriting team looks at this and we look at, that it definitely is a fit, if we came back and said that we were able to give you the 1.6 or 1.7, not in a one lump sum, would you be open to giving us some time to make you equal monthly payments and pay that off?
Sure.
Sure.
You mean a down payment and then like owner carried contract, or what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You're familiar with it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, similar to that. So it would be like I would come back to you and say, hey Randall, my underwriting team looked at this. We can actually give you 1.8. We would definitely
Yeah,
want, I mean,
I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be fine.
That would be fine. Okay, perfect. And like I said, I don't know if that'll work yet. I wanted to put that out there to kind of, put that seed in and see if that happens. All right. Well, let me do some homework, Randall. And then if I have any questions when it comes to any other parcels, either I'll shoot you a text or just give you a quick call. Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Ay, caramba. He said 1.6, 1.7. I'm like, Zillow. I mean, it is Washington, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, just running some quick numbers, he's pretty much asking market value for all of them.
Yeah, I'm looking at the first one, right? The 09 79th Ave West.
Mm-hmm.
So I am looking at that one. Yeah, I know why he's saying why. I get it. I know why he's saying that you're not going to be able to flip them because he doesn't want a low ball offer, right? Like,
right.
He's trying to sell futures, bro.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
I was going to tell him that, but I'm like, I don't think this guy would take a joke.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you trying to sell futures or what?
Yeah.
And I don't even know how much are you thinking that 79th Ab one? That's a big lot, bro.
Yeah, there's two. You're
3
talking,
acres. It's 3 acres by itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Let me look at the other ones really quick.
Yeah, the other two aren't on
PropStream.
No, they're not on big lots as that first one.
No. Yeah, they're not even close, like he said. Like,
yeah, I mean it's a great location.
Yeah, but that one on 35th Ave, like I'm looking at, estimation of around like 370, right?
Yeah.
375.
Yeah. I think our MAO for all three would have to be like no more than 1.2, somewhere around like 1 to 1.1.
Yeah, and he wants to sell all three for 1.6.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might not be bad, bro. This might be one we have to spend a little bit more time on, looking at the details and seeing what can be built and stuff. And then he is open to doing something creative. Right. I just don't think there's a lot of motive there for him when it comes to distress. This is more of a gain opportunity. And I don't know. I have a feeling that he's going to want a large down payment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to look at exactly like what the comps are for 35th and like exact comps so we can see if it makes sense where all three, potentially, like you're saying, even if we made an offer like at 1 million, 1.3,
Mm-hmm.
I might still make the offer and tell them like, hey, unfortunately, this is where we're at. And, in order to do the 1.6, you have to carry on it. Right. So,
yeah.
All right. I would say let's call this guy next week, bro. That way it gives us some time to do some more research.
Yep.
I don't think he's a hot lead. No, because leave it in hot for now. and then we'll go based off the notes, see what's going on. We need, and then put it under more. What is it called? Okay, we don't have that anymore. The more research. Hot, just to keep a close eye on it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
Alexis.
Yep.
So, all right. Jose said he's the bank. Hopefully. Perfect. That works. All right. Well, that was a good conversation, though.
Yeah. I updated the scorecard as well.
Cool.
So we got that one in there. All right.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Alexis. I think, and Alexis in the background, by the way, guys. I think there's something here. I don't want to rush through the looking at it, so I want to go to the next call. But there's definitely something there. So with this, I think, and again, here's the thing. Before I go to the next call, I want to say something for those of you that are watching. Understand this. You notice how I separated myself, right? He tried to clump me in with everybody else, and I'm like, okay, like it's very methodical, breaking them down, right? By asking the question, by being calling them out. Like who does that to sellers? Right? Like, and so that's how you separate yourself. You got to know how to do that. You got to understand this is where listening skills come in. Like this guy's probably ultra frustrated. And I can guarantee you when I asked him, you want to look at any of the offers besides the 1.6, he did a hard no, but to me, it's more like, I think he did that because he's probably tired of getting the low ball offers. Right. So if you present like a legit offer, like this guy's more of potentially analytical, maybe, I don't know. I couldn't get his full personality, but this would be someone that you have to be very methodical, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Intentional with your offer. And I think we can, if we find out that it's like 1.2, 1.1 that we can pay for all the properties, I think presenting that offer would work.
Yeah,
you know I mean?
I agree. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Just a tip.
Yep.
We got 10 people in here. Let's share this stream, guys. Share this broadcast with one person. If you're getting value, share this right now. That way we can get some more people that way they can get help and understand. All right, where was I at? I think Kelvin was next.
You have Kelvin. I have Jermaine.
Jermaine?
Yeah.
Is that a new one?
It's
okay. Oh, got it. Yeah. I see it now. Okay. I skipped one. My bad, homie. Don't yell at me. All right, here we go. Dude, I'm telling you, 8 out of 10 times for some people that are in Washington, they'll answer the Phoenix number. It's crazy. There's a relation there. So
yeah.
That's right. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. That was all within the location.
Yeah.
Right. That's cool. That's perfect. All right, let's call Jermaine. See what's going on with Jermaine.
Let's go, Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Hey, Jermaine, this is Max. I'm actually calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at Key Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had in my notes on here that they left me saying that you might be considering selling that property. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay, perfect. That's why I was calling, follow through. I have some vague notes. What I wanted to do is see if I can ask you a few follow-through questions and see if we can come up with an offer for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you. One of the things one of the things that I see that I just wanted to verify, is this a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, the property?
It's a 6 bedroom.
Oh, 6 bedroom. Okay. Got it. Got it. Well, that's off. And then how many bathrooms?
1, 2, 4.
So 6 bedrooms and then 4 bathrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like a multifamily or is it single family?
It's a single family.
Single family. Okay. And it originally came with the 6 bedrooms and the 4 bathrooms?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I appreciate that. Okay. And then the other thing too I don't have in here is this a rental property or is this like a primary residence for you?
It's my primary residence.
Okay. So you currently reside there right now?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And I'm taking note of this just because I want to make sure. Okay. Now, when you do go to sell this, and even if you don't sell to us, eventually when you sell this, is there anyone else that's going to have an input on the sale of the property?
No. I'm the only person on the deal.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And I like to ask that just in case if there's anyone else that we need to have a conversation with when it comes to, at that point, right? We're not there yet, but just wanted to know if anybody else was involved. Okay. And how long have you owned this property?
12 years.
12 years. Okay. Nice. 12 years. Got it. So I know you've owned this thing for 12 years. What has you considering selling this one after that long?
I'm always looking for a deal.
Hey, there we go. Okay, got it. So besides that, just looking to see who can where you can get the highest offer for it. Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if someone makes me an offer I can't refuse, I can't refuse.
Yep, that's right. Which is?
I don't know. I'll know it when I hear it.
Okay. Fair enough. What's the typically I guess I would ask you condition questions, but typically in the past when I hear something like this is usually what I always tell people is that if you're looking to get the highest and you want to maximize, the best thing is probably going to be to go on the MLS. Have you considered maybe listening with an agent?
No. I haven't.
Okay.
Because I mean, I said I wanted to quick sell it, but there's nothing wrong with me entertaining an offer.
Of course.
And then,
well, yeah, no, that makes sense. The thing is that what happens is like if you're looking for the highest number, a lot of times that's not necessarily what's going to show up in your bank account. And I don't want to waste your time here to say, hey, I can pay what the property is actually worth, market value, or anything like that, right? This is why I was yeah. So let me ask you this, because it is your property. If you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket, you don't have to do anything to the property. I mean, where would you feel comfortable selling this if you didn't have to do anything?
Well, and that's the thing. I don't have to do anything. I've just repainted the house. I've just serviced the HVAC system on it. So yeah, it's ready to go. So had the flooring done a couple years ago.
Okay, so it sounds like a lot of it is a lot of it would be considered up to 2023 standards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's immaculate.
Yeah, sounds like a great property. And just going back to my theme as far as the conversation is, people usually that have sold to me in the past, not all of them, but majority of them usually they want to choose their own closing date because they need to be out by a certain time. A lot of them, typically they got things going on, whatever the case may be. But most of them do sell because there's a lot of repairs that need to be done. Doesn't sound like any of those apply to you.
Yeah, nothing. None of those apply to me, and I'm not hurting for money.
Sure. Yeah, I get that. So again, so we don't go back and forth. I mean, because you know your property more than I do, and you obviously know what you want to get for it. What would be that ballpark? What you would want? Where you feel comfortable selling it?
Probably about $450.
Okay. $450,000.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you wouldn't look at any other offers besides that.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I would definitely, like I said, I don't want to waste any more of your time. I am probably not going to be your buyer on this. But if you do want to list it on the market, I'm assuming you have a realtor that you love working with to list it for you.
Yeah, he's helped me buy and sell because I used to have several rental properties as well.
Okay, right.
So, yeah, I've used them for about 5 houses.
Okay, got it. No, that's good. That's good. Most people don't. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be your buyer in this, but appreciate the conversation though. Thank you. You take care. Yep. Bye. Sift.
That's right.
Homie said 450.
450, man.
Bro, you're about $150,000 off.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy, that's the thing, right? There is no pain of distress. There is no gain option. Like, it's more like,
Yeah.
Make me an offer. We'll see. I'll sleep on it. So, I would say, this is something we didn't talk about yesterday, by the way. But it's good. We're learning about the scenario so we can disposition or disposition the leads to the right status on the live. This is the only way you can do it. You really can't prepare it for the actual for everything, especially with these live things that are happening. But I would say that would probably be I don't know, man. Kind of thinking. Alexis, what's your opinion, bro? We need your opinion back in the back. I almost want to go cold, bro, and like a 90-day plus follow-up for some reason.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He's really not motivated. Definitely 90 days plus.
Okay. Well, let's do it. We're all in agreement because Alexis said the same thing too.
Okay.
Cool. No, I'm late. You're never late. You're never late. You're here when you're supposed to be here. Sergio said, Sift. What did I miss? You missed quite a bit already. We've had really good, 3-4 high-level conversations, something like that. That's
right. Yep. So, this is our third one.
Not bad leads, honestly. They're coming from the cold callers. By the way, man, we got to give our sponsors a shout out. Powered by Platinum VA's cold calling service. So all these leads that I'm actually talking to right now come from them. They are the bulk sole provider of the leads that we talk to on the experience. So I am going to drop the link. One thing I always recommend is that if you are going to be doing this, if your goal is to do this full time and your goal is to, get better at talking and having conversation, negotiations, the one thing you have to remember is you got to get out of the lead generation part. You got to get out of that seat because you're going to be in this vicious cycle of cold calling, generating leads, following up, high negotiations. And I tell you, the one thing you don't want to suffer is your high negotiation, the appointment calls. And you guys have been there, right, Daniel? I'm not saying nothing that you probably can't relate to.
Yeah, no. And it's a learning experience for everyone because you have to understand every role before you could fulfill it. So
but honestly, bro, 90 days of cold calling, you're going to understand a lot. Like, you're going to understand, like, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. But it does help because then it allows you to be able to provide the instructions to the VA and be able to check, hold them accountable as well. So
yeah. Well, you want the experience so you know what it is to generate a lead, and that way you can set filters for the cold callers. But you don't want to be cold. Again, most people usually that want to get better at negotiations and all that, they got to remove themselves from that step eventually at some point. And I don't ever push anybody to invest, what they're more than capable of financially. But this is one of them. Not just because they're a sponsor of the show, because I understand the mentality. Listen, I burned out so many great acquisition people that work with us because I had them calling instead of just focusing on closing deals. I've done it. I've ruined that, right? And I've done it for myself too. Like I've cold called, and it's not fun. But just want to give them a shout out because they're providing some great leads today.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they always do, but yeah, today we're hitting some good ones. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's get back to it. So we got this one already. Lead status change, follow up. Perfect. All right, let's go to the next one.
Now we got Kelvin.
What is this? A half-acre lot?
Let's see.
Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like a mobile home.
So is this by the water? It is by the water.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, 1.14 acres sold for 120. How much is that per square foot? Oh, but that's right by the lake, though. Never mind.
Oh, I see it.
There's nothing that's been sold as far as land besides that one in the last 6 months that I'm seeing, anyways.
I'm wondering if it has a house though, because it does show it's a SFR on the prop.
It probably used to, because it looks like it got. Yeah, what I'm seeing is the lot. Because Zillow has the most recent pictures.
Yeah.
So it looks like it used to have a house, and now it looks like it's just an empty lot. Now, that is a beautiful lot, though, man. Look at that thing, bro. Did you see the pictures on Zillow?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, right by the water.
Let's look at ours. Not too far, but it ain't at the water.
Yeah.
Or is it? No, it's right around the corner, though. He wants $50K for this thing. Jose said the birds are chirping about the deal. The birds are back, by the way. If you guys were, when was it? Wednesday. We had the birds chirping, and it was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah.
All right. So under his name, zone residential, has access to water, vacant lot, closing anytime.
Yeah. First thoughts that come to mind is if this lot is cleared, if it's flat, and then also too.
You mean like plot it? I doubt it, bro.
Yeah, and if it has any access to electricity.
Well, let's call him and find out.
Yeah.
Hello, Kelvin.
Yep.
Hey, Kelvin, it's Max. I'm calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at Lake Farm Road.
Yep.
Perfect. I had some notes on here that they say you might be considering selling that lot.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, one thing I want, one of the reasons I'm calling is because obviously I don't have all the information. Do you mind if I just ask you some follow-through questions on this lot to see if we can come up with an offer for you?
Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate that. I'm not one thing I do see. So it does have access to water. How about electricity? Do you know if it has that?
Electricity on the property.
It's on the property already?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's awesome. All right, so we got water, electric, and then these lots here specifically, are they septic or city?
Yeah, give permit.
Permit for the septic?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Has there ever been a septic there, or is it just more of a raw land right now?
I bought it because I had some of the police cut and play.
Okay, perfect.
He just around that one. He doesn't.
Got it. Yeah, and then I'm assuming that this lot has never been plotted, no perk test or anything done before.
I don't know.
Did you say I don't know or no? I'm sorry, you cut out.
I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. I just didn't know if you knew that from the top of your head. All right. How long have you owned this lot, by the way?
06.
Since '06. Wow. Okay. So you've owned this thing quite a while. What has you considering selling it?
Come 64 years old, got a bad back, and got 20 more puppies.
You got 20 more properties, huh? Yeah, I get it. It's time to. It sounds like it's time to liquidate and see what's the next phase after liquidating.
I'm gonna sell a few more.
You're gonna sell a few more. Okay, that makes sense. One more question on the lot. I know it's zone residential, but do you know if it's more single family or can you build like condos on it? Do you have you done any research on that?
A single family.
Single family? Okay. That's good. That helps out a lot. All right. And obviously we can find that out later to see if it makes sense. So all right. So I know I got all the information. So everything's pretty much there. The only thing it's never been plotted. There's no perk test done, so that's gonna be part of that. It's zoned for single family, and you're just looking to liquidate this. What were you hoping to get this if we were able to give you an offer where you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket and you just sold it,
$50,000 worth.
Okay. $50,000.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm assuming you wouldn't look at any of the offers besides the 50.
Yeah, I started at 150. I've dropped to 50 and going to lower.
You started at 150,000.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. And what happened? Did you get any offers between the 50 and the 150?
I've got a bunch of we finance.
Oh, right. Well, that was going to be my next question, and we were too far apart on the lump sum, but it sounds like you've already had that conversation with a few people when it comes to the giving us the time to pay that off.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like to do a little bit more homework on this just to see what my underwriting team, if there's anything that we can do. If they do, however, come back with somewhat of an offer, a little low, even if it's just a little lower than the 50,000, you don't want me to call you back, correct?
That'd be mighty close.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
It would have to be mighty close to 1,000.
Okay. So you're still open for me to call you back on that. Okay. Yeah, because I want to make sure I don't want to just give you a blind offer or say, hey, I can pay you the 50, and then later on I find out that I can't do X on it, and then try to come back and do a price reduction, right? I want to make sure that when we do make the offer, it's an offer you can depend on, and that's the offer that's gonna show up in your bank account, if that makes sense. Let me let me. My underwriting team has a question. Can I place you on hold really quick, just 1 second, and I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. What are you seeing on this, Daniel?
Yeah, just that lot next door, the one that we were looking at. Aside from that one, there's not much along the lake.
I think
Just
50K is too high, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we need to be at, honestly, like 30.
Yeah, and was he asking for 50 or 150?
No, he started at 150.
Oh,
okay. Now he said he's at 50. Okay. But then when I told him, hey, if my underwriting team has an offer that's lower than the 50,000, you don't want me to call you back? And he's like, well, if it's close.
yeah.
I don't want to make an offer, bro, unless I have a little more data on this.
Yeah.
And I hate to lock him up, but
let me see something real quick. Because there is another one, but yeah, that one sold last year. It's not.
There's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
There
This
hasn't
one
been
is-
there hasn't
this-
been anything in the last 6 months except for that one, but that one's on the water and it
Yeah.
just doesn't match. I
And
mean, let's do this. Take that 120,000, divide that by the square footage, and see what it comes out per square feet.
that's what I was gonna say. It's twice the size, the lot.
The one we have, or the one that's sold
The,
by the water.
the one that's sold by the water,
Oh, okay.
twice the size of the one that we're looking at, our subject property.
And we got half an acre, right? Let me
Yeah.
just tell him I'll call him back so he's not holding on.
Okay.
Hello, you there?
Yeah.
Kelvin? Okay, perfect. I apologize about the wait. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is they're actually running some comparables and running some numbers. If you or me calling you back to make you the offer, what time would be a good time that you would set that up?
It's 2012 5.
Okay, got it. Perfect. So a little bit later.
That's fine.
Okay, sounds good. I'll give you a call back here in a little bit. Okay.
All right.
Bye. I hate lots, bro.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm not good at. Because the problem is like all the stuff matters, right? Like being how the plotting, the perk test, because it's gonna need a septic. Yeah, you can build a house on it. How big, how much it's gonna cost. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into play with this, right? Like,
Right.
and then we have no comps. That's the other
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. And another thing I'm looking at is to see if there's properties being built in that area, like let's just say within a mile. And the newest homes that I see were back in 2013. So there was a few, but there's no newer builds than that aside from that one. There's actually a couple in 2017.
PropStream has it. PropStream just based on has it estimated value at 80,000. That's pretty
Yeah,
high.
he picked it up for 8.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it would probably have to be in the like 10 to 20 range.
Property class, let's see, vacant land.
Yeah, another thing I'm looking at is hasn't been cleared.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like there's a lot of on the street view.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of trees on that lot as well. And then one other thing. Let's see.
There's one 22 excuse me 22,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
But this sold freaking back in September for 7,500.
Yeah, that's the one that I was talking about. It's across the lake, right? That's the Mm-hmm. I was looking at that one.
Let's skip this one for now. I'll reach out to. I got somebody that I can reach out to on this because I just want to be correct on this. I believe 50,000 is too high for this.
Definitely.
I think we probably from what I'm looking at, I'm seeing it's either 25 or 30 on the high side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, because standard like 7,000, 10,000 square foot lots, I feel like typically out in that area, it's somewhere between 5 to 10 pickup. So since this one's like double the size and it's by the lake, I could see that, could see maybe, closer to the 20. But considering since he bought it for 8, if there's really some motivation and maybe just starting off to see what would happen if he got offered anywhere in the 15 to 20.
Yeah, so that's what I would have to do, right? I would call him back and I would say, hey, Kelvin, talk to my underwriting team. Obviously, this is gonna need a lot of work. Like we gotta do the perk test, we gotta get the plans, and I just wanted to come back and let you know where we're at. They wanted me to ask you if someone was to make you an offer between 15 to 25,000, what would happen next, and then go put them through the procedure of the third party price anchoring, and then where do you need to be close to that, and then see what his true bottom number is, right?
Yeah. I agree.
I don't want to do that right now because it could be a situation where like, well, you came back pretty quick.
Yeah.
So let's put him as a follow up for right before we end the show, like 1 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll be right back while you're doing that, bro.
Okay, sounds good, bro. Yeah, and if anyone else here is working on a land deal, there's a lot of things that go into these type of projects. So one thing to always look out for from my experience is you want to look at the lot to see if it's cleared. Is there any trees? You want to ask the seller, hey, has it been cleared? Is it flat? Is it shovel ready to build? You want to ask about utilities. Does it have access to water, electricity, sewer, or is it mostly septic out there? This one's by the lake, but for those lots that are out in the city or somewhere in different areas, you always want to check for flooding as well. You want to see where it's located, see if it's in a flood zone, because not too many developers are going to build in flood zones. And then you also want to check the area to see if there's any new builds, because most likely if there's no new builds, then there's going to be very limited buyers for that land deal. So hopefully that helps out anyone working on land deals. And share your thoughts. Put it in the comments if anyone's dealt with similar situation and has had any experience in that part.
Did anyone catch how Max brought his tonality down and matched the prospect? Awesome, good catch. Let's go. Savannah's on it, man.
Awesome.
I love it. Sergio said, what is the key for running comps on land? Woo! It's a lot, bro. I think if you just watch what we did, that's pretty much it. Like asking all these questions. You need to know if it has sewer, water, electricity, is it septic or city? That matters as well. Has there been a perk test done, which means that the perk test is to see if it is an inspection to see if you can even put a septic tank on the property, because not every property you're going to be able to put a septic tank. They got to do a perk test. They got to do all this, and now you got to see like what you can build on it. That is the last phase, right? Single family, okay, because it is a half an acre. We're talking about 23,000 square feet. So how big of a house can you build, right? Because sometimes cities, okay, for every half acre, you can even build a 3,000 square foot house or whatever, right? Or a 1,500 square foot house, depends. So
and one thing I would add to that, Max, I was just sharing my thoughts on that as well, but always to look at the flood zones.
Yeah,
you want to look it up on FEMA maps, because most developers don't want to build on.
Especially in Arizona, because in Arizona, since it's all desert, so you don't have so you'll have places, and they won't actually document this, but you'll have a wash that goes right through the middle of the lot.
Yeah,
so that's an expense. You got to either move the wash if you can, and a lot of times you can't. So it's like, and you can see them too when you're comping from the aerial view, like you can see where the wash drives right through the middle. So
yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. This guy, I would put him as hot just to, and then put the callback for at 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, who do we got here? Marvin. Marvin. Let's call Marvin. Is this another lot? No, this is a house. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a? Oh, these guys put the Redfin link. You see that?
Really?
Oh, in the incoming lead. Sorry, in the incoming leads.
Got it. Yeah.
In the notes.
I do see that. Yeah. Asking price 400. Okay. No, this one looks like a good one.
Let's call them up. See if it's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It looks good on paper, but let's have a conversation.
Exactly. Right.
Hello?
Hello, Marvin.
Yes.
Hey, Marvin, it's Max. I'm calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at 38th Ave South.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some notes on here that they came through and said that you might be considering selling that property.
Yeah, not really. I was, if I got the right offer, I might think about it, but probably not.
Okay.
My grandson is there buying it from me now, and so everything's fine. So.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is he like trying to get qualified through like a traditional lender to buy it?
No, we're just keeping it in-house.
Oh, I see. Okay. I understand. Got it. So it was more of just discovering to see what it's worth or what people are willing to pay for. That was the conversation with their team members.
Yeah, I just threw the offer out there, 400,000. If you got that much, would you put that much for it?
Yeah. Okay. But it sounds
so. We would talk it over.
Got it. No, that makes sense. No, I appreciate the transparency. Obviously, I always like to ask people. Even if it sounds to me like even if someone was to make the 400,000, there still would be some things to think about.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. And before I get off here, I did want to ask you a question. Anything that can possibly change from now until you maybe do decide to sell, or is this more entertaining an offer?
Well, there's always a chance for change. You never know.
That's true. That's true.
But this economy we're in, it's hard to say one day to the next what's going to be.
Yeah. Well, it's so I'm centrally located in Phoenix, and I know that a lot of people that were in Washington ended up moving here, and from Portland and stuff like that. So you never know if you're ever going to have to run that situation. So
yeah.
Well, that's great.
I was born in Seattle. I like it up here. So.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Well, yeah. Well, I appreciate the conversation, Marvin. You take care. Have a good one. Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye.
What do we call that? Sift.
That's right.
Marvin got nervous talking to Max.
Yeah.
Míralo, let's go. Marvin was nervous, like, oh man.
Yeah.
What do you make people nervous for, Daniel?
Oh man.
You're like, this guy's calling me out.
Yep.
Cold, brother.
Yep.
long term. But this is, I want to say something really quick because, the difference between like this lead here and like say a PPC lead that's come in, right? Like you have to remember, like a lot of times the cold callers, and I've always said this, there is no company that you're gonna find that has like a perfect system for cold callers. What you're looking for is you're just looking for the results, right? The KPIs, like, hey, I need 5 leads a day, I need 3 leads a day, and now it's your job to that's opportunities, right? Now it's your job to see if those opportunities make sense and they fit what you're trying to accomplish, right? So definitely want to make sure that you keep that in mind. And I see this all the time, bro. The reason why I'm saying this, Daniel, I see this all the time. People jump from cold calling company to cold calling company. And I even seen to like they'll use 2 or 3 and they're like, oh, I just started cold calling myself. And I'm like, good luck.
Yeah.
Because again, I spent a year and a half training cold callers from Mexico, man, like for our company, not for other people. And I can tell you, bro, I wish I had that time back, even now. Yeah. Just because it's tough. Like I would get on a training session with them, and then like a day later, like I listened to the recordings. I'm like, what? Didn't we just train? Like we just talked about that. So hard workers, not gonna take that away, everything, but just there's a gap in the culture and the language and stuff. And so you got to be careful trying to search for quality. So yeah. All right. Let's go next. Are we tallying up the conversations?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
just
cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's go. Dude, we're controlling what we can control. 5 contacts and 5 conversations. Bam.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go. Who we got here? Bobby, Ricky, Bobby. If you ain't first, you last, boy.
Yeah. Back in Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. I love it. And Alexis, he's laughing at Alexis. He's like, you're not first, you're last, right?
Yeah.
Second place is the first loser. All right. Let's see. Is there a SIF dance now? There is. SIF. Okay. CK list for land deals. What's that mean, Daniel? Okay.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, if you could elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Jose.
Everyone's answering today. Exactly. We're getting some context today. So
yep.
All right, let's call the Bobby's gonna be a contract, bro. I don't know. I feel it.
Yep.
It's in my backyard. I'm gonna go look at it.
Yep.
Have her sign in person, record it all.
That's right.
Cut my teeth in in-person appointments, bro. It's a whole different ball game.
But those are the best ones. The belly to belly.
Yep, the belly to belly appointments.
Yep.
They can't hang up on you. They can't like make faces at you. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
And you know what's crazy? It's like, and it's very rare that someone walks you out of the house. Like they gotta have like really, like they gotta be tough. Like most people don't dare to do that.
Yeah.
where they can hang up on you, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's weird. This keeps ringing.
Come on, Bobby.
It just keeps ringing. No voicemail, nothing. Dang it, Bobby. Sergio. Asking price 175.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It seems like a good one. Too bad we couldn't.
Why did you pick up? Look at it. He's excited.
Dang it, Bobby.
Bobby, why didn't you pick up? I want to talk to you for 175. I'll be at that house quick.
Yeah. Knocking on the door.
It's a hot lead, bro. We got to call this tomorrow.
Yeah. Or maybe later today
Later today, yeah.
Before we end it. All right. I'll go ahead and put it.
Because you're not finding a lot of these for that price in Phoenix.
No.
I have access to the MLS, so let me take a look to see how long they've owned it.
Yeah, PropStream isn't.
Yep, Bobby owns it. It's under a trust.
Mm-hmm.
Owned it since. Well, they bought it. That's weird. Oh no, sorry.
1988.
Wow. 1988, bro. They've owned it since 1988.
Wow.
They bought it to a seller carryback.
And they picked it up for 27.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. And it's been a rental, so they probably made their money.
Yeah,
10x
and tenfold.
Yeah. All right. Did you change the status?
Yeah.
Let's change it to hot.
Okay.
1 attempt and then 30 days or less.
Okay.
Oh, I think one thing we can do is one thing I just thought about, Daniel. We're gonna add is, you know how we have the appointment date. We need to add in there like call back same day, and that way we create a view. So late, like say like at 1 o'clock, we'll go back into that. Yeah, I want to make a note of that. Call back same day. So that way maybe that'll save us some time from putting them all into the Calendly link. That might be. I just thought about that disposition today.
Okay. That's a good idea. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then we'll have it in the view. So, all right, let's see who's next. Was that it? Oh, wait, no.
I think there's one more.
William.
Yep.
No, that came in today, actually. Underwear.
Yeah.
Alexis, so
there we go.
So when you go in, you have to modify the template. So when you click, I don't know if it's gonna allow you to. So like when you're in the lead, if you don't see the top right, top left, there's new seller lead and then modify template. You see that? Okay, so if you click on that, so we want to add callback same day, probably below date of next contact. What do you think? Or actually, we could use that. Never mind. Maybe we don't need to add
the appointment date.
No, not the appointment date. Not the appointment date. Just the data. Oh, but you know what? It doesn't give us time in the view. It only gives us date, I believe. Yeah, we'll have to create a separate one, and then when we go create a view, it'll just say call back same day to go back to those leads.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let me call William. Long Branch, Washington. He's negotiable with the offer. Okay. Another vacant lot. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
favorite, bro. My favorite. We should probably call this guy and see what's going on. There has no info on the lot like earlier. Let's call him up and see what's. So it's 1.5 acres. So that's good. You just got to know what the heck you can build on it.
Yeah. Picked it up for $4,000, 5,000 back in 2004.
Yeah, he said he's negotiable, but
Hello?
hello, William.
Yes.
Hey, William, it's Max. I'm calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at 86th Street Court.
Yes, they gave me a call.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's why I was calling, because they put in the notes that you might be considering selling that lot.
Well, if somebody threw the right amount at me, yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Fair enough. I mean, obviously that's always king, right? I don't have a lot of information on the lot. Do you mind if I just follow through on some questions and see if we can come up with an offer for you?
Okay, yeah, I thought I gave him everything about the property that there is, but go ahead.
Well, I have some. I'm not going to ask the same questions that I already asked you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit different. Because I know that you have gas, electricity to it already, which is great.
No, I told the guy the only amenities is electricity.
Got it. Okay. Make sure I correct that. And then is this going to be, if someone wants to build something on it, is it septic or city?
It's septic. This is rural. It's out in the country. You haven't looked at a map, I take it, at all?
Well, I just got the information, so I just wanted to call you because it was very vague.
Sure.
So yeah. So is this mostly it's all farmland? I'm assuming this lot.
I wouldn't call it farmland. It's rural.
Okay.
It's got water view. There's a grass airstrip.
Okay.
And it's an acre and a half.
Yep, I did get that.
It's in a gated community. It's in a gated community that has paved roads.
Okay.
And there's a concrete slab on it, 12 by 30. Has power pole right beside the slab. There's a whole area built up where a house can be built. It's been raised up 4 feet and leveled off. And that's about it.
Okay. Perfect. And did you that slab was already there when you bought it, or did you actually put that slab there?
I've done everything.
Okay. So that sounds like maybe like to park an RV or something on it for now.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what the slab was intended for.
That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let me see here. So do you lease this, or is this something that you use personally?
Do I lease what?
The parking space. Do you ever lease it at all, or is this more for you personally?
No, there's no parking spaces. In a subdivision, has paved roads, it's rural, it's all trees. The whole subdivision.
No, I know that. I'm talking about the
has a
space.
whole
Have
bunch of
you ever leased the space at all before to anyone? The 12 by 30 where they can
No.
park their RV. Okay. I just why
No.
I'm asking that is because I don't know if it's allowed. Maybe that could be because we're a full real estate solutions company, so I don't know if that would be an option, right? Just kind of want to hear your thoughts on it.
Well, you need to check with the Washington State laws.
Of course.
They have I think you can only stay for so many days, and you have to be gone from the site for so long. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Okay. I think I have enough info here. One thing I want to say, obviously there's going to be some research we got to do now that I have full scope of all this. It was very vague. And do you know what you're wanting to get for this as far as like if you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket?
You guys, exactly what I told the other guy. You guys called me. I didn't. If I called you, I'd have numbers. You guys called me, so.
No, of course.
If you guys, don't want to give me numbers, then we're done.
No, that's fair, but I can't give you a number without having this information, right? I don't want to call and waste your time. This information helps out a lot. So
I told the other guys I received an offer in the mail from guys, like you, who do the same thing, and they offered me 94 and change, which I wouldn't even consider.
And that's why I asked the question, because I already know that, right? It's your property.
Okay.
You have a number in mind, right? And,
I don't have a number in mind at all.
Okay. Is that because
I know what I'll say no to. I mean, somebody gives me a number, and if it's, I don't know until I hear the number pretty much. I wasn't looking to sell the place.
That's what I wanted to get to.
In my opinion, everything is for sale.
For how much?
You guys give me a number. I'm not going to tell you, okay?
Okay, well then, yeah, I won't play the games. I mean, if it's your property, I mean, you already rejected.
I'm not playing the game. You guys call me. Okay, we're done. Okay.
Sounds good.
Good luck and thank you.
Bye.
Stiff.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? You know what he's looking for? He's looking for like somebody to give him 300,000.
Yeah.
Because you saw how he tried to sell me on the property, right?
Yeah.
And he already got an offer for 94. And I'm looking at this thing, bro. Like, that's a good offer.
Yeah.
Right. And I didn't even ask him what stopped you from taking it, because this guy wants like 300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually what happens when you got people like that, like, they're just looking, they're waiting to hear the highest number, right? Which at the end of the day, like, it's irrelevant.
Right.
I don't know if there's anything else I could have known that call, but
no, I mean, he just, there's just really no motivation behind it. It's more
no.
like,
Yeah.
Hey, you called me, just give me an offer.
Right.
It was a great call.
Well, and then him, obviously not even wanting to answer questions. That's the other thing, right? Like, okay, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say cold, probably 90 days or something.
Yep.
Yeah. Alexa says not cooperative. Yeah, there you go, bro. He doesn't fit the 3, right?
Yep.
Not engaged, cooperative. I mean, he was answering the question, but it was like he rattled off like the answers. So sift. All right.
Sift. All right.
Sergio said, I know what I'll say no to. What if you ask him what I did? I just asked it in a different way. I asked him like, what, 3 times, right?
Yeah.
I think it was, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I did. I just didn't ask him in those words. I asked him 3 different ways. And then the last one, he got offended because I said, we're not going to play the games with you. Like, it's your property.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not playing games either. Like, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that was good. We covered all the new leads that came in. So we got those. We got a couple of follow-ups. Where are we at as far as conversations goes? I think all of them were
This-
conversations.
Yeah, so then this one would put us at 6.
All right, let's go back to.
Man, my podium is acting up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You know what? I got an email. I don't know if I told you. I got an email that said they were doing a major overhaul. Like,
Okay.
yeah, they're supposedly making it better according to them.
Got it. Okay.
I haven't had anyone call me back. Oh, but we haven't been dropping voicemails though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump into I want to clean up the. Let's see. I went into long-term follow-up. And then
Okay.
what I did is I actually filtered it A to Z from oldest to first.
Okay.
So I'm going to start there, see what's going on with that. I know there's going to be a few we're going to skip, but at least we can start cleaning this up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So the first one you should be looking at is Gary.
Gary. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Let's see what Gary.
Memphis. Nice.
Okay, so then we can disposition this.
Yeah.
So see, this is what we're gonna go through this and clean it up. So
Mhm.
it looks like you spoke with him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Or Alexis, maybe. Not interested in terms or carrying paper.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Let's go next.
Yep.
Ernest.
Riverside. Nice. Ernest. Huh.
All right, let's call Ernest. Ernesto. Ernesto, ¿cómo estás?
Yep, he's still on title.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Aló.
Hello, Gladys.
¿Sí?
¿Habla español?
Sí, ¿cómo no?
Está bien, muy bien. Hola, Gladys. Mi nombre es Max. Le estoy marcando porque parece que habló con uno de mis compañeros sobre la propiedad en Garfield Street.
Ajá.
Sí, tenían mis notas que posiblemente estaban interesados en vender esa propiedad.
Sí, la estamos vendiendo.
¿O la están vendiendo en el mercado o la están vendiendo?
No. Así como que alguien ya me está interesado en comprarla, pues, pero de esta manera está de venta.
Muy bien.
En el mercado no está.
Ok, muy bien. Y por eso le estoy marcando, porque tengo unas notas aquí, pero ya sabe, ¿verdad? Siempre las notas no dicen todo y quería ver si le podía hacer unas preguntas, a ver si podemos calificarle y darle una oferta. ¿Qué le parece?
Bueno, pues estamos pidiendo 425 por esa casa y no recibimos oferta. El que la quiere por los 425 está bien.
Ok, muy bien, muy bien. A ver, pues no sé, ¿verdad? No sé si le puedo a los 425 porque no sé mucho de la propiedad, por eso quiero preguntarle unas preguntas.
Sí, cómo no.
Ok, a ver. La recámara y los baños, ¿cuántos son de la propiedad?
Son dos recámaras y un baño.
Okay,
pero es un lote grandísimo que puedes edificar atrás otra casa y adelante también le puede, porque la sala es muy grande.
Selling futures.
Es muy grande.
Mm-hmm.
Puede hacer ahí otro cuarto. Quedaría la casa de 3 cuartos.
Okay.
Y un baño.
Ok, muy bien. So, lote, sí, estoy mirando a ver, ¿cuánto es el lote? Son Vienen haciendo, deja ver que si estamos bien. Son un poquito menos de medio acre, parece.
Sí, un poquito menos de medio acre, sí.
Ok. Muy bien. Y a ver. ¿Y la condición, han hecho reparaciones, actualizaciones? ¿Cómo está la condición?
Sí, la casa está en muy buenas condiciones porque está alquilada por 12 años por el mismo señor. Es un señor mexicano que es handyman y todo lo arregla ahí. Se le acaba de cambiar ahorita el tubo de gas de tantos años. Se le hizo una reparación como de $2,500 todo el gas de la casa.
Okay.
Así que
Ok, muy bien.
las ventanas también se cambiaron. Él la tiene en muy buenas condiciones.
Ok, muy bien. Gracias por esa información. Y mientras estamos platicando, estoy mirando a ver cuál otras cosas puedo identificar para ver si tengo preguntas. Está pidiendo...
Está muy bien situada. Está a 8 cuadras del mall de Riverside.
Ok, muy bien, muy bien. Ok. Y si se le... Aparte de eso, para entender un poco la situación, ¿cuánto tiempo tiene de dueño con esta propiedad?
Oh, como 15 años.
15 años, ok, muy bien. Y es bastante tiempo, da 15 años. ¿Qué la está considerando vender? ¿Por qué la quiere vender la propiedad?
Porque mi esposa ya tiene 90 años y no estamos para andar. Nosotros vivimos aquí cerca de North de Rifán, en La Palma, y no queremos estar haciendo viajes. Cada vez se pone peor el freeway y todo para ir hasta allá.
Okay.
Queremos vender.
¿Y se van a ir a comprar otra propiedad o qué es la meta de cuando venda?
No, nosotros vivimos en una propiedad ya hace 40 años aquí en La Palma. No vamos bueno, sí, vamos a hacer tal vez un cambio por un apartamento más cerca de nosotros para dejárselo a mi nieto.
Ok, entiendo. Ok, muy bien. Lo que estoy mirando... Sí, y no quiero darle una oferta porque parece que los 425, si alguien le da un poquito menos de eso, parece que no sería puesto a oír la oferta, ¿verdad?
No, porque lo real es que la quieren poner en 460 y 470. Pero no hemos querido porque molestan a la gente mostrando la casa y es lo que no queremos.
Sí, pues es lo que le iba a recomendar, es el siguiente paso para poder recibir más, ¿verdad? Los 425 más sería enlistarla con un realtor, pero tendría que hacer los arreglos, enseñar la propiedad y todo eso, ¿verdad?
Eso es un problema, no queremos problemas. Por eso no lo ponemos.
Y lo que yo siempre les digo a los vendedores, ¿verdad? Le digo, hey, si quieren recibir lo máximo, pues es la mejor meta, ¿verdad? De hacer eso. Pero porque lo que pasa cuando se busca uno conveniencia, pues cuesta un poco, ¿verdad? Yo entiendo, ¿verdad? No, depende cuánto va a costar. Porque
nosotros no tenemos ningún afán. Si se vende, ok. Si no se vende, es ok.
Y es lo bueno.
Afán tenemos.
Y es lo bueno. Sí, porque
esta gente que está ahí es muy cumplida con la renta y todo, así que no tenemos ningún problema.
Sí.
Esto no deja de problema a mi hija porque tiene que ir hasta Riverside a ver esa propiedad. Queremos algo aquí más cerca, por eso es.
Ok, muy bien. Sí, porque la mera verdad estamos muy lejos, ¿verdad? De la oferta. Pues está bien, entonces, pues gracias por la conversación. Como le digo, yo estuviera los bajos 300, ¿verdad? Y no quiero ofenderla.
Ok, está bien.
No
hay problema.
Cuídese. She said 425 and I am budging. Sif!
Yeah.
Like 425, not a dollar less, not a penny more. 425. Yeah. 425. 425. 425. 425.
I mean, it's a tight one because there is one that I saw that was purchased for cash. I dropped it there in the chat.
So the asking price is like, or did you drop it in the chat? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pending, bro.
No. What I mean is, it was purchased for $335 cash.
Oh, right. Well, that's where we need to be at, probably.
Yeah.
Right? Like, or less than that, anyways, to make money.
Yeah, that's what I put. The MAO would be $335 in order to somewhere in that range.
She's a tough cookie, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
She's remind me of my grandma. Like,
yeah.
Mira, cabrón. She grabbed the chancla.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think, based on her goals and everything she wants to do, I was gonna ask her, like, I just don't feel like there's no, when she told me I don't, if I sell it, I sell it.
Yeah.
If I don't, I
If I don't, I
don't.
don't.
You
Yeah.
have to like know when to shift, and like, you know what I mean? For those of you that are watching this, like, and understood the conversation anyways. Um the problem is that it doesn't make sense to offer creative. Like, there's no motive there. There's no pain, no gain, anything like that. So I don't know what it's. Oh, Jose said, Max, when you say selling futures, is that like a performa on a multifamily? You want to explain what that means, Daniel? Or you don't know either?
Yeah, no, it's just like futures. Like you're setting these goals, or it's pretty much just like,
Buy this stock. It's going to be worth. God,
yeah,
you got to buy it. It's going to be worth 100,000 in a year. I'm telling you
yeah.
right now, you got to buy this.
What do they call that, Max? It's a fugazi. It's a
Yeah, it's
fugazi.
a fugazi. It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi, man.
Uh,
It's a fugazi, man. It's a
yeah.
fugazi.
Yeah.
Not open for creative. Oh, well, that I think I talked a little bit about that, right? Is not her, not based on the conversation. Again, you gotta pick your battles, bro. That's the other thing too, is that we're not in. Again, what was our non-negotiable? What was our non-negotiable today? Sergio, do you remember? Were you on? No se deja la señora. Yeah, she's a tough cookie. But what was our non-negotiable? I don't know if you remember that. I'm gonna wait to see if he answers it while we disposition this. So this would be a long-term follow-up. I like it as a long-term follow-up.
Yeah.
Warm, long-term follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that they're gonna go through some bumps.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Yeah, I'm laughing over here. Alexis said, "That's Anaheim for you." She's from La Palma. Be careful.
She pulled out the switchblade.
uh,
That is funny.
all right. So
She said she'll pull out the switchblade, bro.
yeah.
So Sergio, what was our non-negotiable today? Do I have to put it up on the screen again?
Let's do it. For those who are late,
Let's see.
for those who are just coming in, we'll just take a second to share that.
There he is. Boom. He knows, right? Don't convince.
There you go.
Exactly, brother. You're paying attention. I love it. You've been here since the start. But yeah, there it is, right? Standards today, non-negotiables. Don't convince Sif. So presenting the creative option, it's more like, now I'm trying to convince her to do business with me, and I don't want to be in that position, right? I want it to be methodical. I want it to be as work it out as a team, and so definitely not going to be doing that. So yes, sir. Let's go. All right, so we saved that one as a long-term follow-up under warm. All right, let's go next. All right, Katarina, we're gonna move that one too as well, bro. This is good that we're going through this, because now we know we're gonna disposition it accordingly. So,
yep. Okay.
She was a tough cookie, bro. I can only imagine. She's probably like this high, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you reminded me of my grandma.
Yeah.
So I would say this would be Katarina would be a cold, long-term follow-up.
Right. Okay.
Bonnie. All right, let's call Bonnie. Son las peligrosas, Alexis. The most dangerous. Let me return this text real quick.
Okay.
All right, let's call Bonnie. Savannah. Bonnie and Savannah.
Savannah, Georgia. Yep.
Georgia.
Oh, I remember this.
125 y si lo quiere, lo quiere, si no, no. Holy smokes, man, I'm still laughing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's what I said, bro. Reminded me of my grandma, bro. That's all she's exactly like that.
Thank
bro.
you for calling the champion thinking hour.
I remember this one.
Yeah, so I think we've done like 3 attempts on this one.
Yeah.
Let's go with 3 attempts and then keep it at 90 days or more follow-up. So
Okay.
I'll go to the next one. Key. Tommy still considers selling 4plex.
Are you on is it Keith?
Yeah, I'm looking. It looks like somebody called this one. Yeah. Let me call him, see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's the Seattle, Washington one. I always like Washington. Like when I see that, like there's always a lot of potential, man, and like in that state.
Yeah. A lot of gentrification.
Íralo, using big words. A lot of G5.
Yep. Oh, this is a 4plex.
Please leave your message for
Keith O'Neill.
Keith O'Neill.
You know,
What's up, brother?
I think we spoke to this guy already.
please leave your message for
Keith O'Neill.
We haven't.
No?
Unless it was a duplicate. Hey, Keith, it's Max. I'm calling about your Northwest 85th Street property, and I'm calling because I would say let's move the attempts.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a warm. Okay, let's leave him as warm until we actually talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
See what
I
happens.
think we're like at 2 attempts on this one.
All right. That works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to change that contract out. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no contract out, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, you notice what I did too? So not only do we have the lead status, not only do we have the is it the lead status? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, as a view?
The lead status as a view.
Yeah.
We also have the what is it called? The lead status funnel. You see that?
Let me see.
On some of them, we have to change it because remember, Podios is still. You see these like if you look at Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Keith doesn't have a list status funnel, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
click on it. It's gonna change that where it says lead status funnel. I don't know if you can see it.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So those you can modify that too as well.
Okay.
Yeah. If that makes sense. We're gonna talk a little more about it offline.
Okay.
Freddy's. Let's see the notes. Okay, so it looks like that one. So Freddy's, he's not interested in selling. So let's move him to missed opportunities. Not interested because it looks like he fixed it up and has it rented out.
Got it. Okay. Let's see. Freddy's. Yep. Yeah.
Think he would be missed opportunities. No, not interested.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
For some reason on mine it hasn't updated. Let me check. There we go. We got to click the category too. I just did it right now.
Okay.
Freddy's.
Category you put missed opportunity.
Yeah, I added that. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yep.
Hot lead, 30 days follow up or less. Is that where we were, right? Who was next? Was it Joshua?
I have I think it's Eva.
Eva? Let me look.
Oh, I spoke to her though. Yeah. So let me update this one.
On the long-term follow-up, right?
Yeah. Long term.
So we only have one. I think that's it. I think we already. Oh, I know what I was doing. Create it oldest to first. There we go.
I think the next one is Wilfred.
Yep, Wilfred. That's who's next. Let's go, Wilfred. I know you got a deal here, Wilfred.
Yep.
Sounded frustrated. He's not really cooperative during this call. Re-listen to recording. Oh, right. That I do remember that guy. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
He just wanted you to throw a number out, huh?
Yeah, and he wanted 230.
No, I think we're too off on that.
I'm gonna put him on not interested.
Yep.
So on non-interested, are we still pushing them out like for the next contact date, like as a long term or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Alexis said he re-listened to the call to verify. So
nice. Okay.
All right, let's go next.
Freddie
McLean.
Right.
All right, let me call him.
Okay.
Freddie, come on, Freddie. Let's talk, Freddie, about buying your house. Oh, I remember this one. Voicemail.
Hello?
Hello, Freddie.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Freddie, this is Max. I was calling about your property over at Dancy Street.
Oh, Lord. I don't want to sell it.
You don't no more, huh?
Nah.
Got it.
I'm still working on it.
Oh, are you okay? What
Yeah.
What? How come you considered selling it before? Was it what changed?
Yeah, them younger girls said it on fire, so I'm about to get the six back together.
Oh, okay.
Then I have to make a decision. I don't want to sell it while it's in that bad shape, so y'all ain't going to pay me no money.
Oh, I see. Got it. So you're gonna keep this long term then?
I might decide after I fix it.
Okay, I see. But once you fix it, it sounds like you might just go to the market and maximize listed with an
Yeah, I
agent.
might do that too. Or just, I got to see where I can get the most money for me.
Oh, no, that makes sense. I mean, typically, you know how that is, right? Usually MLS with an agent. All right. What about, I know you own some other properties. You think about selling any other ones besides this one?
Not right now, but if you take anything out in the middle of July, I'll probably have some stuff.
When do you want me to call you back on that, you said?
Around July 13th.
July 13th? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I'll put it here. I'll put it here on my notes to give you a call then, okay?
Okay, man.
Sounds good. Thank you. Talk later. All right. Freddie is not ready.
Freddie's not ready.
Freddie is not ready.
He has
But he is steady. Freddie's not ready, but he's steady. Let's go.
Yep. Let's go.
He is not ready. So we got next contact date. It's going to be July. Huh?
July 13th?
Yep.
Yep. 30 days.
Yeah. Put it under, let's put this one under hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a good portfolio.
Nice.
Yeah, mostly all in Cumberland County.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running that county.
Yeah, he is.
Man.
Crazy. All right, let's see. Oh.
Right.
All right, let's call James. James.
You know what? I think I spoke to James.
Oh, it says call twice, no answer, unless it's a different. Unless, see, this is why we're like, this is what happened on the I don't know why they doubled up, but the notes are here pretty accurate. Oh yeah,
I'm looking. I put some notes in the incoming leads. I gotta change that to.
Oh, I see. Okay, well then let's put them under not interested.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, brother. Okay, hold on.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, just getting this next lead ready.
Bam.
Let's go.
All right, we good with Freddie or James? I mean,
Yeah.
all right, let's see. Same thing with Kenneth. It looks like
Okay.
not interested.
Okay. Same thing with Canada. Yeah.
That's weird.
Now I got Lance.
So I'm gonna go into this other bucket in here.
Okay.
Let me see. I went into the okay. So these are 30 days or less, but it looks like yep. Okay. I'm in the 30 days or less.
30
See,
days less?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it all this first. Okay, so that one. All right, we're gonna move on for that one.
Yeah. I know we have a lead bucket too. Actually,
All right, I'm gonna call Andy A. Andy A.
Candy 8. Okay.
All right, cool.
And that one you're in the 30 days, right? 30
Yeah.
days or less. Okay. Yeah, I found him.
Let's get in the flow. Let's go.
Oh, come on, Andy.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 42564777481 is not available.
Hey Andy, it's Max. I was calling about the property over at 27th Avenue. I'm calling you because
Mhm.
so that's our third attempt with him.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Click next. Elmer. Yeah, let's call Elmer.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna call Elmer real quick.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Hello.
Hello, Elmer.
Yeah.
Hey, Elmer. My name is Max. I'm actually calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about your property over at Camp Down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have my notes on here that you might be considering selling that one.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Let me
All
see.
depends on the price, I guess. Basically, yeah.
Well, of course, right? That's fair enough. Okay. Now, I don't have a ton of information on it besides some very vague notes here. Do you mind if I just get some information to see if we can come up with an offer for you?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm looking at here. Is this a little bit of confusion on the bed and bath? Can you verify if it's a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom?
So it's 5-bed, 4.5 bath.
So 5-bed, 4.5
We're
bath.
talking about camp, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Camp, correct? Mhm. And Kingman.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you own some other ones, or is that the only one?
Yeah, I own a few.
Oh, okay, got it. That's awesome. Okay, so 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, perfect. And the one thing I don't see on here, is this a rental property or is this a primary?
No, it's ours, but we moved out of it now.
Okay.
We downsized.
Oh, I see. Okay, moved out. And how long ago? How long has it been vacant?
A couple months.
Like 3 months, 4 months? What are you thinking?
Oh man, probably 3 months.
3 months. Okay. I see. Okay. So you were staying there and you downsize. Are you planning to rent it out at all, or is this more of, hey, I'd rather just sell it, or do you have any
Yeah,
plans?
no, you want to sell it.
You want to sell it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And then when you do sell it, as far as like, when someone makes you an offer that you like or an offer you can depend on, is there anyone else that's going to have an input on the sale of the property?
My wife.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's great. How long have you owned this the camp property?
About 30 years.
30 years. Wow. Okay.
About 33 actually.
33. Okay, got it. That's a long time. So it sounds to me like the only reason you sold was to downsize, or what has you considering selling it after all this time?
Yeah, downsizing.
Okay. Downsizing. All right. So what I got so far is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath. Obviously been vacant for the last 3 months, and then only reason for selling right now currently is the downsize. Have you done anything about selling the property before besides talking to sellers like buyers like us?
No.
Okay. Never listed it.
Had a couple of realtors. Look at it. Make me, they were coming up with like 275,000 and so forth like that, which I knew was going to be, wasn't going to, wouldn't be getting that anyway.
Yeah. How much were they coming up with? You said
475.
475,000.
Right.
That was too low for you?
No, it was. I didn't feel that it was going to bring that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They were just trying to get the listing.
Right. Exactly.
That makes sense now. Okay. Yeah. Realtors. It's funny. Realtors do that all the time. I've talked to many sellers where they usually want to go the realtor route and it gets overpriced since it's on the market for a long time. Right. So as far as the property condition, I mean, if you were to list this on the market today, what would we have to put on it? As far as to get it to 2023 standards.
Well, you could live there. It's just be a matter of. I expect it to be updating. It has carpet in the living room and dining room and so forth like that. I expect it probably want to be laminate and so forth like that. So, but anyway.
Okay. I'm trying to pull it up for some reason on my system, just to verify real quick. Okay, that's interesting. Let me take a look here. I got one more system I can check really quick. And then as far as selling the property, I mean, when are you looking to get this done? Like end of the year or?
Well, I'd probably the next couple months. I'd like to.
Like the next couple of months, you said?
Right.
Okay. So I got some information on this. So have you thought about like what you're considering getting for it if you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket? You sold it as is, and we were able to get this done.
A little bit, but I haven't come to any real conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping somewhere around the 240, something like that.
240,000.
Right. It still was right at 300,000.
Okay. And I'm assuming you wouldn't look at any of the offers besides the 240.
I'll listen to anything, but whatever. Yeah.
So even if you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket, that's where you would feel comfortable selling it at 240.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Got it. Can I place you on hold real quick? I have my underwriting team here on the other side. I just wanted him to check something really quick. Is that okay?
Sure.
Just a quick second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him the offer of the range and see what he says.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't pull it up. I have access to the Arizona MLS, and I can't pull it up. I don't know what's going on.
On Podio, or I mean, I'm sorry, on PropStream.
No, I'm on the MLS here in Arizona. And I can't pull it up.
I'm looking at this one here on Prop. Yeah, because there is a few that come up with that address.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Let's see. So we need to be, MAO's got to be between 160, 175.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's a safe offer just for the ARV.
Yeah, this property needs a lot of work, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna need a lot of work. We might even have to be lower than that, honestly. We're like 135 to 145.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, Elmer, you there? Elmer, you there? Hello? Hello, Elmer, you there? He hung up. Call him back. Hang up on me. Elmer's trying to kill the vibe, bro.
Right?
Hey, Elmer, it's Max. I think I lost you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I came back on the line. I'm like, hello.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was talking to my underwriting team. I apologize. I probably took a little longer than I should have. And basically, I know that we might be too far apart on the 240. We're looking at the area. The pool in the back, based on Google Street View, is that full or does it need to be worked on?
Well, it needs just to be cleaned and stuff like that, but otherwise it should be like it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about the additions that make it the six? Or were those permitted, or they just enclosed?
No, they're all permitted.
They were permitted. Okay, I see. Yeah. So my underwriting team, and this is just, again, I already told them the situation, everything, but they still want me to ask if someone was to make you an offer between 145 to 150, what would happen next?
I'd tell them to go fly a kite.
No. Okay.
That's so far off.
Got it. What would you be? How close could you be to that if you decided to sell this?
it'd be far more than that. But I mean, like I told you, I was thinking around 240 maybe. I mean, they're selling around there for one sold similar to ours last October for 400. I think 420.
Okay, so
it's 2 blocks away.
Right.
I was still toying with just doing that myself, just throwing some laminate in there.
All right, let me take a look here.
Um,
So I'm sorry, you said how close would you be to that if that way I can go back to him and say, hey, this is where he wants to be at?
yeah, I mean, it'd have to be well over 2. No, go ahead.
You say you have to be well over 2?
Well, that's definitely over 2, yeah.
Okay, like how much? That way I can just go back to him and let them know.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that, but I said you can make me an offer, but I won't to accept anything as stupid as 150. That's like, I don't think they're even trying at that point.
Yeah, again, we're not
to be stupid.
No, again, we're not making the offer. Just want to see, as far as someone was around that range, and we're just basing it off things that we're looking at as sold as is. Obviously, we haven't really looked at the property. We can always go up on it. So you said above 200, like 205, 210. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, make me an offer and I'll talk it over with my wife. See something I can do with.
Got it. Okay. By any chance, because what would help me out a lot is, do you have any pictures for this at all? Like just a couple, just to see what the inside looks like?
I probably have some, yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to text me those on this number, and then I can tell you how what's the max offer?
What sort of company? Which company is this?
Direct home buyers. Yeah, my name is Max.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
because that's the only way I would be able to know if I can get above the, above close to your asking price or above the 200, right? Was if I had like a few pictures of the inside, and I can show it to my underwriting team, and then they'd be like, okay, then we can be at 220 to whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff in there yet because we downside. I was just using it to stores. I didn't have to move it at that point.
That's okay. I mean, we're not looking at the stuff. We're just looking at the overall condition. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
When do you think I should expect those pictures?
I'll try shortly. But anyway, okay.
All right. Sounds good, Elmer. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
This guy's delusional, bro. Yeah, but if you look at that property, the one you put in the chat, bro, it's a whole different property than his. His is like pieced together, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. His is a little. The street view it's weird.
Bro, look at that. Let me show the people what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other rooms right there he's talking about.
Yeah.
Wow. Alexa says that's far. It's about a 2-hour drive. Yeah, 2-hour drive.
That's fine.
Kingman. Yeah, if he was a little more flexible on the price, I wouldn't mind going up there because if we're different, if the difference is like $20K or something, like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's meet the gap. Let's close that gap by going out and looking at it. But just, bro, I can already tell you anything above 200 for this would be insane.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to the one you sent me, right? Which was, where's it at? Where? Oh, sorry, it's over here. Which one is the one you sent me at? What did I do with that?
2543.
Where'd it go? Is it 20? It's still in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if it was close by, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go by, but we're way too far apart to really make that trip. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, this is a different property, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, way different property. So for 230, but again, that's not an apples to apples comparison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been like that. I just look back at some of the notes. It looks like he's been like that for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting on that one. That's for sure.
Does he have other properties? Because I didn't see anything else.
Yeah, he actually does. Let me see.
Damn, there's a lot of addresses with that.
Yeah, he has 18 in that portfolio.
Oh yeah, he does. Okay.
A few are just lots, but there's a lot of single families in there.
I mean, looking at that with the portfolio, I wonder if it would make sense to meet him in person to talk about buying this portfolio from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would be a conversation. Now that would actually be worth meeting with him in person, right? If he's open to sign, meet the portfolio.
Yeah.
But then that would be just a question of calling him back and asking him if he was willing to sell his whole, the whole portfolio.
Right. Right.
All right, this guy. Let me see. We'll wait to see if he sends the pictures. If he texts me the pictures, then we get a better idea what the inside looks, because it has a pool. Did you notice that?
Where did you see that? Was it on?
So what you do is you go to search Google.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And just zoom the aerial view. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Look, you see a black. It's not even in the Google Street Views or Google Aerial View. Excuse me, it's filled up.
Yeah, I see it. It just looks white.
Yeah. White with dark water.
Yeah, with dark in that corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Okay, I just wrote down something I just remembered that we need to do on lead status.
Okay.
All right, Suzanne, we have the appointment already with her on Monday. I'm gonna skip her.
Yeah.
Freddie, why did Freddie come up here again? All right. Okay, so we got a call back scheduled with John. Stefan looks like okay. All right, so it looks like we have a few leads that got sent to me, some PPC ones.
Nice.
But they're not in Podio though. I would have to download them. So let me see. Let's see. Was there questions in the chat? Jensen said, "How did you come up with that?" Well, you got Jensen. We were able to come up with that because you have Daniel, And then you have Alexis back there. Look at him. Look at him.
Yep.
So
Well,
that's how we were able to come up with the MAO because they're the ones doing all the work in the background. Oh man. Yeah, Alexis is tripping out in the back. But that's why, right? That's why we were able to come up. That's why it's good to work with people that that are putting in the work, that are that are in the back, or also helping, whether it's in the back or in the front. And that's how we're able to come up with that. So yeah, they're in the background doing that. So as soon as I call someone, these guys are already running comps, right, Daniel? You're already doing all of that. So and Alexis as well too in the back. So makes sense. His name is Elmer. The house is Looney. This guy, he's funny, man. A nice laugh out loud. Yep, that's how it is, man. It's a well-oiled machine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I haven't seen any new leads come in. What's going on?
Yeah, I didn't see any either.
Oh, the cold caller's not working today, or what? Cool. How long have we been going now? 3 hours?
Coming up, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Almost. I know Alexis put in the chat as well. He was like, let's try Bobby one more time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to call him back. Let's call him back and make the offer. Let's see.
I think there were
Bobby!
two leads. Bobby was one. Yeah. Bobby T. Got him right here.
Oh, yeah. We didn't talk to Bobby.
Yeah.
We were going to call him back. And then the other one was the guy with the lot. Do you remember his name?
Right. Let's see.
Yeah, Bobby didn't answer. Let's try calling him again. I'm going to call him from the Phoenix number this time.
All right.
Bobby!
Yeah, the other one was Kelvin.
Hello?
Hello, Bobby.
Yes?
Hey, Bobby, this is Max. I'm calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members about South 15th Avenue.
Yes, but I'm on another long distance call now. Can you call me back in about 30 minutes?
I definitely can do that. I'll schedule that right now.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby. Bye-bye.
All right.
See, she picked up the Phoenix number, but not the 480 number. Let's go, Bobby. That's a deal right there, bro. I'm telling you right now.
All right, I'm gonna update the time.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, and the other one was Kelvin with that
With
lot.
the North Carolina lot? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is he under hot list too? Oh, yeah.
He's under hot. Yep.
That's what I like, bro. It's easier to go like this.
Yeah.
Go back and find it really right away.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. We said we were going to hit this guy between what? 25 to 35,000?
I was thinking more like 15 to 25.
Okay.
Yeah, lots are pretty tough.
I wonder if we call one of our newfound realtor buddies.
Yeah.
Trying to buy this lot, but I really can't get comparables for it.
Yeah.
Because what it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because even at 15 to 25, we're still kind of making a unknown blind offer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because he picked it up for 8 in 2007.
Right, which was over, whatever, almost 20
Yeah.
years.
Yep. Yeah, because the only other lot that sold was that lot we were looking at. It's like really the only one.
Let's see. Did you see this one right here? Oh, but that sold last year. Never mind. $8,000.
Yeah.
Shoot. Any idea, Alexis?
I'm thinking the best thing to say is just, like typically with these lots, there's a lot that goes into it. So just like without spending too much time, just based off of the size.
15,000.
Yeah, like better to just try and see if we can anchor him at a low number and just to get a response. And if there's any motivation, he'll express it, and then from there we could maybe spend some more time if he's open to having a deeper conversation. But for right now, it's looking like it's going to be closer to the 15.
Okay, and then maybe we can contact.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's call him and let's see what happens.
Yeah, and he has 20 other properties.
Mm-hmm.
So
910. Okay, 624.
Hello?
Hello, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelvin, it's Max. I spoke with you a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Probably caught you at a bad time.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to call you back because we definitely did just a little more research on this, and so I wanted to just call you back. And what my underwriting team had to tell me on this was the obviously with these, based on the little information you gave me, with these lots being that we, there's a lot of work that entails on it. There's somewhere between 15 to 17,000 on this. That would be where their offer would be at. He hung up. There you go. That's all we need to know, right?
Yeah. That's all we need to know.
That's all we need to know. He's like, trying to call him back. Hey, I lost you.
Tell him I must have bad reception.
Hello?
Hey, Kelvin, it's Max. I think I lost you. I'm on my cell phone. I apologize.
No, I hung up. I ain't taking an offer.
Oh, well, I mean, that's okay. So that's too low for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there any, how close could you be to that?
I'll come to 40.
To 40? Okay. That's pretty much where you would be at, 40?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let me see what I can do. And if I can't get to that, I just won't give you a call back. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Bye. See, that's why you got to call back, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He dropped another 10. So next time we're going to call him, hey, we're at 25.
Yeah. Yeah, even 40 is that's a lot. I know it's by that lake, but
What time did we sell that?
are you talking about Bobby?
Mm-hmm. What time did we set that call back for?
I put 1:30. She said half hour, so
I'll probably have to call after the show then. So
yeah.
Savannah said, nice job. You kept asking questions and you didn't just take his answer. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Again, this is a hustle. Like it's all one thing to remember, like all this is negotiations, right? And just because they hung up doesn't mean that they just, you got to call back. The worst thing they can say is like, no, okay, well, how close could you be to that?
Yeah.
And he went from 50 to 40, right? So, and I still think there's still a lower number, but I think it's got to be closer to what he's asking in order for him to sell. Yeah, I think his number's somewhere around that range between 30 and 40, bro.
Yeah. I agree.
So what I'll do is I will contact our real estate agent connection on there, or there, excuse me, and then see if they can give us some more insight, because I think that's going to be the best thing for that, so that we can come back with like a solid offer for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Cool. And then Bobby, I'll just call her a little bit later, or if Alexis wants to call her, he's going to close her. So at 1:30, remember that.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap it up here. Not a bad day. We started off hot. Obviously, we were getting a lot of new leads, right? But no contract today, man. What is going on? No contract. Today was no contract day. But we set up a lot of follow-ups. The new leads are coming in. I just got an email with some new PPC leads as well, so we're working this out. But so far, I would say overall it was really good, right? A lot of good conversations, a lot of sifting, a lot of understanding the integral parts of whether this person is motivated or not. So yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Any insight, Danny, before we sign off?
No, just to highlight on what you just said, really just even if, just like right now when this dude hung up, just call back. Hey, we got disconnected. We were able to get his number out of him, and really just going back and forth and just following up.
Yeah. Again, right? Like, hey, I'm sorry. I think I'm on my cell phone and I lost connection. No, I hung up. Oh, okay. Why'd you hang up on me, bro?
Yeah.
You didn't like my offer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how close can you be to that? Don't just hang up. This is negotiations, baby.
Yeah. We don't take no for an answer.
Take no for an answer. So. Cool. I appreciate you guys. Lots of good combos. Yep. Jensen said, good stuff, gents. Always a pleasure tuning in and picking up some gems. You guys are dope. Thank you. I appreciate it. Any questions for this for today? I want to answer a few questions before I jump off. Maybe there's some questions. We'll give a little bit of time here to answer a few questions. If you have any questions, if not, you can let me know. Let me take this ticker off really quick. Savannah said, do you have a program you recommend for someone wanting to learn how to call? I don't know. Do I have a program? So I have great question. I have the Closers Lab Sales Flow 2.0. I'm getting ready to put a bundle together with the Sales Lab, with the Closers Lab Sales Intensive. The intensive is fire, because the the sales flow breaks down how to actually start the conversation, how to maneuver to find out if you have a prospect or a suspect, and then but again, that's the beginning, how to master the initial approach to the call. And then the intensive just teaches you everything about tonality, how to identify a prospect versus suspect, how to make the offer. So I'm getting ready to put that together to where it's available in recordings, and I'm going to release that next week. But for now, to get you started, if you're brand new, like your question says, right? I highly, highly, highly recommend getting the I'm going to show it on the screen real quick for you. I just put the link in the chat, but I highly recommend getting the Closers Lab Sales Flow 2.0. So basically what you're going to be getting, right, is so it has the introduction game section, questioning game section. So it teaches you how to actually master the introduction. Not only telling you that, but also teaches you how to understand what's coming on the other side, right? Like this has been a game changer for a lot of people, including Daniel and Alexis that helped me on here. These guys they have this, like Alexis has it laminated and he has it carries it with them, and I'm sure Daniel does too. So again, introduction, what questions, everything you hear on my calls when it comes to the beginning of the conversation comes from this. But not only that, you actually get the video companions. So you have 4 videos that I break down on how to use it, right? Section by section. So I have four modules that'll teach you that. So basically it's 4 modules plus you get to download the PDF. Gotten some great feedbacks, right, from people, Tony, Aaron, including Daniel, and which I need to update it with their testimonial as well too. But this is how most salespeople look like this lady right here, right? During the start, not even in the conversation, in the start of the sales call, all wrapped up, talking about negotiations and money and, personal info. So you want to get away from that. It's only $97 and it changes the way you approach your sales call. I'm telling you this. And again, this is something I created from experience, understanding like that's the difference maker, right? Experience and still using it today. Right. And so I highly recommend it. The Closers Lab Sales Flow 2.0. Extremely excited. And I put the link for those of you guys. I'll answer some questions. I'll stay on here to answer some questions. Daniel, you have any thoughts on it? I know you guys have been using it and you guys got it.
Yeah, it's great. I highly recommend it for anyone who's still not like 100% sure and like how to navigate the calls and not too sure with your objections. It's it just gives you structure. It's a great flow chart to go based off of.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Plus, yeah. No, I appreciate that. Plus, you can join the Discord community for free. So a lot of people in the Discord community are actually working off this flow chart. So you'll be able to connect with people. Once you buy it, you'll be able to connect with people and be able to actually ask questions, and people are going to be able to, I'll be on there as well. I'm pretty active on there. So, but that's it. If you want to, start somewhere, this is the way you would, this is the best place to start with the Sales Flow 2.0 flow chart and the PDF set, and then the video companion. Because a lot of times, some people will sell you a script or they'll sell you like a breakdown like this, but they don't have a video companion, right? To actually walk you through the steps, tell you what's happening, get a 3D view. I call it, now it's 4D, right? Like get an 8K view, get an 8K 3D view of what's going on. So, says, this sounds like the perfect course. Do you have material in there that would help someone targeting specifically pre-foreclosure leads? So the way I look at that, which is a great question, by the way, when I call, if you guys notice, a lot of these people are in different lead sources. I don't approach the call. And again, this could be a separate, a twofold question. So I'm going to answer one part of it. I don't ever call saying, hey, I'm calling because I noticed you have a lien on your house, or I'm calling because I noticed that your property is going to auction, right? Which I don't think that's what you're asking, Savannah, for the most part. I believe your question is based on what do I need to ask based on the situation, right? And I'm assuming that's the question is based off that. So I believe it for me, it's going to be the same thing. It's always going to be the same thing, right? Is asking the questions and through the Closers Lab Sales Flow 2.0, putting them through the questioning games and then asking, hey, what has you considering selling? What's going on? When the pre-foreclosure situation comes in is when they don't want to even answer questions. This is where I would say, okay, I got it, no problem. Do you already have that? Do you already have the situation with the auction already taken care of? We bring that up once they don't want to engage or don't have that. But again, I answered the question based on two scenarios, which is I don't approach the calls based on the list source or distress source. But I'm pretty sure that your question's based on what to ask for when it comes to like mortgage and all that stuff. In the script that I have, that'll help you with that too as well. So, but because it's not specifically for pre-foreclosure, but I think you have to be careful not to get caught up, directed too much to a scenario. You have a different suggestion on that, Daniel?
Yeah, I agree. Like it's not really case by case, like specific like questions just based off of like pre-foreclosure. But I think it just comes down to just hearing the seller out, hearing what the problem is,
Having the conversation.
having that conversation first. Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, she said makes perfect sense. Absolutely. You're welcome.
Awesome.
Great questions though. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Seems like no one else has questions, so we'll just probably sign off here. Anyways, I appreciate every single one of you. Please like this video, share this video, give us a shout out on IG. These guys are putting in a lot of work on the back here, helping me trying to get this done. And don't forget, tomorrow we have the final day, Saturday tomorrow for the week. We're going to be on only for 2 hours, 10 to 12, because everybody has things to do and stuff. But I love Saturdays because on Saturdays you get a lot of contacts. Everybody's home, right? All these people that we're calling should be home. So we're going to bring it tomorrow because I always love Saturdays where you have a lot of more contact ratio. Sergio, I appreciate you, bro. So we're going to sign off. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend. If you don't join us tomorrow, but make sure that you do be there or be square. Talk to you guys later.